Hello, and welcome to Kelly's Anesthesia Tips. You may have seen the video that I posted back in August called Tracking Your CEUs, but I continue to get a lot of questions about how do I get CEUs for free. So this one is going to be how to find your free AAPC CEUs, but there are also other certifications. If you have the Board of Medical Specialty Coding, or even if you're not certified and you just want to maintain a list of what you do to keep yourself educated, because believe it or not, continuing education and certification are not mutually exclusive. And if you know you're bundling stuff, you know that means you don't have to have one to have the other. And what is good for you, even if you're not certified, about maintaining a list of your continuing education. I'll just give you an example. If you have an employer that is not very good about supporting you being a certified coder and they don't give you a financial allowance to help you, and you really can't afford to do this on your own, well, you can still get free continuing education units, and if you ever do have to change jobs, those go with you. Your knowledge belongs to you and it stays with you. The time you spent is yours. So let's look at a little bit. I'm going to start us with our AAPC. And as I said, if you're an AAPC certified coder, you do have requirements about how much you have to have and for which different certifications that you have. So I'll talk about that too, but I'm going to try to keep it brief. So here on the AAPC Knowledge Center, you have a Find Free AAPCUs, and I will link each of these for you. And if you're a member, this is helpful to you. If you're not a member, this is not going to be helpful to you because you only get these Healthcare Business Monthly magazines if you're a member. So I'll give other resources as well. And when I talked about the Board of Medical Specialty Coding, they no longer offer a certification test for anesthesia, but if you still have and pass that test, you are grandfathered in. You just have to keep turning in your CEUs, and they will accept AAPC CEUs as well. So let's say that you are not a member. There are other places to go. The Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services, CMS, has a Medicare Learning Management System called MLN, 24/7 access to web-based training. Now, they gave me a link here that I haven't followed, so I'm going to follow it real quick and see where that one leads us. To the same page that I had for mine. So this one I already have linked, and I will include the link on the description for those of you who are not AAPC or Board of Medical Specialty Coding BMSC coders. So here is the information for the Board of Medical Specialty Coding. As I said, let me make this a little bit larger for us. There we go. Now, they have not updated this in a while because, as I said, the only way you can still have this is if you took and passed the test and you're grandfathered in. They're not offering this test anymore, but you do still have to get CEUs. You do not have to be a certified coder to have this position or to have a position in coding, but it is very beneficial to you if your employer pays for it. As I said, if they don't, take the initiative and do it on your own. I also found a place called, well, this is another link to the CMS website. As I said, what I'd like to point out here is that depending on how long you spend, so you may find one of their learning activities that are less than a half an hour, and you only get 0.5 CEUs for that. The longer you spend on it, the more you get. So for example, if you had a 60-minute seminar that ran over into 61 minutes because of additional questions or whatever, if you're live on that, go ahead and take that additional 1.5 instead of the 1.0. Now, when I said that I had done a tracking your CEUs back in August, that was because I do have a CEU tracker on my AAPC, but I'm a member. So if you're not a member, I made a spreadsheet, shared it. I'll do so again today. When I said you have to have different types of CEUs for your different certifications, for my AAPC certifications, I have to have 23 core for my CPC certification. I have to have 8 specific to anesthesia, that's the CANPC. And then for my auditing one, I need 12. But that's not too difficult for me because, as I said, I spend a lot of time on education, boot camps, etc. So I can reach those rather easily, and I'd like to try to help you reach some yourself. Here I want to pop over to my own CEU tracker, which should mimic this one. I try to keep up to date on it. I'm not sure if I am, but my last one was April 2021. Nope, here we go. June 23rd of 2021 was the last time that I had time to spend specifically on working on CEUs. And so over on my own CEU tracker, I'm a little bit behind, so I'll catch that up later. Let me also make this bigger for you. Here we go. There you go. So as I do things, I add them over here as a backup system to my own, and you may be able to tell that I've been doing this myself this way for quite some time. So every time I do one, I throw it under the right column for which certification I'm applying it to. The one that I posted to share with you is similar to this. Let me also make this a little bit bigger. So if you missed that August 30th and you want to go back and watch that one, just so you can see how this one works. I won't redo all of that stuff, but it's just 2 tabs for your continuing education. You see how easy it is to fix those. And then one for an educator if you are CPCI, meaning you're an instructor. Then you have to have your teaching CTUs, which is a continuing teaching unit instead of a continuing education unit. As I said, once again, I will post and share those. Now, I did find another one called How to Find Free Continuing Education Resources for Medical Coding and Billing. And just to repeat, this is for AAPC, this is for AHEMA, that BMSC, or Board of Medical Specialty Coding. They accept either AHEMA or CPC. And even if you don't have any certifications at all, still keep track of and maintain some sort of education for yourself so that you know. Well, hopefully that is a benefit to those of you who are certified, non-certified, either of the two, and are looking for free CEUs or CTUs if you're an instructor. I like to end with my be kind to one another, generous with your knowledge. Thank you to everyone. If you subscribe or hit the like button, the like button is for the algorithms on YouTube, and the subscribe allows you to know when I post new videos. So please consider subscribing and giving a thumbs up. You guys have a great day.